Hello? Whoa. Larry, calm down. What's going on? There's been a fire? Is Howie alright? Don't worry, I'm on my way.
Detective Bennett, a pleasure it is to finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
If you'll excuse me, we gathered some evidence about the incident last night. The fire commenced around 2300, and we managed to put it out just 15 minutes ago.
Oh, I'm not here on duty. This one's mine.
Oh.
Bennett, what are you doing here?
You know as well as I do, this is my residence, sir. Now please, back off.
Let me just say that I'm grateful to see you here, Bennett.
Bennett?
Wait.
Whoa, slow down, Mr. Bennett. What's the rush?
Is Howie here?
I'm so sorry to tell you that your brother passed away en route to the hospital. I'm so sorry for your loss. If there's anything at all I can do, let me know, dear.
No, please, just give me a minute.
Of course.
James, it's Bennett. Meet me at the fountain. In 15, okay?
Yeah, I'll know the way.
Sounds good. Meet you there.
Time seems to work around your schedule.
Bold of you to assume I will actually arrive here on time.
Long time no see.
Yeah, I get it, but hey, look, something happened and
Yeah, it's all over today's paper. Listen, I'm sorry about everything. You meant a great deal to me as well.
I suspect foul play. Howie went down with the house. But I know this wasn't natural selection. I know. Listen, someone caused that fire. It wasn't Howie. I don't want to bother you. I mean, you're a teacher now, big responsibilities. But just please, I need help. I can't do this alone.
You kidding? Our last case was almost a year ago. This will just be another excuse not to show up to work. Of course I'll help you.
Thanks. We should go get a cup, just like the old times. And then we can probably pass on to the station, gather some information.
Sounds like a plan.
I heard what happened, Detective. I offer my deepest condolences.
Thank you for your concern. Is the chief around?
I don't know. I'll see what I can do, but for now, you can sit at the waiting room.
Thank you, miss.
Sorry for the wait, boys, but the chief can't see you tonight. He's had a long night.
When do you think he'll be available to talk?
Not anytime soon. Come back in the morning.
I had a long night as well. You mind if I grab a snack out the vending machine?
Sure, but make it quick.
Should I get a Mars bar or a Cola?
Hey. Told you that's an employee-only area. Can't go that way.
Sorry, I must have forgotten my ways around these hallways.
I'll see you out now.
Apologize for the sleeping arrangements, but this will have to do.
I've slept in worse places, Bennett. See you in the morning.
Good night.
First things first, why weren't you at home when the incident occurred?
Well, I was working overtime for you, so I received a call from Larry.
Your landlord?
Yeah, they're very same. He's the one that warned me about the fire.
Interesting.
Actually, I came as soon as possible. When I arrived, so let's put out the fire.
How long did it take to put the fire out?
I have no idea. I rushed to the hospital as soon as I could. As I got there, that's when I received the news.
Is there anyone in the area we can question about the incident? We need as much info as we can get. What is it?
I know a guy. Meet him at sunrise. For now, let's question the first responder.
William, James, what excited is to see you two working together again. Just like old times. Please, have a seat. So, what can I help you boys with today?
First of all, good morning, Chief. I take it you're well rested?
Please, call me Patrick.
Very well, Patrick. You and your crew were at the first to respond at the crime scene last night. What were you able to gather?
Yeah, we were there just responding to another call when all of a sudden the house burst up in flames.
Well, one of my sources told me that they heard like somewhat of an explosion. Can you tell me anything about that?
I'm not exactly sure.
Is this the paper of today?
Yes, this is today's paper. It came in just
May
a
I
couple
keep
minutes
it?
ago. Yeah, go ahead.
You know what, Chief? We'll be on our way out.
Best of luck.
Thank you for everything.
Morning, gentlemen. May I help you with something?
I'd like to ask you a couple questions, Mark.
Come on in. May I offer you guys any refreshments?
I'm fine.
Do you want any refreshments?
I'll take some tea.
Here you go.
Thank you.
We're here to ask you a couple questions about the events that took place yesterday. Were you awake when the incident happened?
I was. A loud noise awoke me that night.
Did you find anything out of the ordinary?
No, just the firefighters are arriving before the police. All I heard was a loud bang.
Very interesting. Thank you for your time, Mark.
Of course.
We'll be seeing you.
Wait a second. Did you hear that?
Hear what? You must be hearing things. No, none of us has gotten any good sleep since this whole thing started.
Hey, why don't you sit this one out? I'll ask the questions, you take the notes.
Fine.
If you would, Mayor, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
Go ahead and take a seat.
No, thank you. I'm tired of sitting down.
That works too. So, what brings you to my office, Professor Falco?
We'd simply like to address you about this. We'd like to know why you plan on cutting the police department's funding.
Well, to put it simply, recent charges have come up that no one wants to take blame for. So, since the police department is the only district that has access to the city funds, we'll be cutting their access completely.
What kind of charges?
There have been numerous withdrawals, and none of them add up to our recent city projects. As I previously mentioned, we've narrowed it down to the police department after the chief has been the only one to resist our investigation. My colleagues and I have decided that our best course of action is to suspend Patrick Ruffalo from his position until further notice.
Surely he's had something to say about this.
James!
What happened?
Keep a close eye on him, ma'am. I have business to attend.
Excuse me? What's going on? Can you explain what just happened?
What the hell? I haven't done this in ages.
Now, what do you think you're doing?
I need every police officer and the chief of police to come to the reception hall now, or else there will be consequences.
Yeah, and what gives you power over the law to make you think you can achieve this?
I could be asking you the same thing, Eugene Ruffalo.
You lost any form of relevancy the moment you decided to step out of the police academy. William Bennett. Good luck trying to rescue as a private detective.
I don't need luck. I have everything I need, including your confession.
Oh yeah, and how far do you think you'll get with a corrupt politician and a logic professor?
You want to talk about corruption?
Come on, Bennett. You know as well as I do of this sorry excuse for a mayor's wrongdoings the moment she set foot into office. Isn't that why you left the police academy? What? No comment? She vowed to keep the city safe by increasing the police force. But at what cost, Bennett? The cost of living? What good does it do to lower our wages far beyond what it costs to sustain a family in this day and age? Answer me that, Bennett, and then we can talk about corruption.
You think you're in the right here? I've gathered enough evidence to prove you wrong.
Please, enlighten me.
Before he does that, do you recall this document?
Why, of course. It was the document I was given when I was first accepted into the police academy.
Can you confirm you signed it?
What? Yes. Let me see that.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
I'll be more than happy to enlighten you. Let's see. Where do I begin?
How about at the end? If you're going to fail to assassinate someone, at least don't leave behind a dead giveaway. Recognize this, detective?
If I remember correctly, those are the exact same bullets used on the pistols back in the academy. However, nobody got to catch it.
Precisely. And you remember how small our graduating class was, don't you, detective? Why, if I recall correctly, there was only one other trainee. We were the class that convinced the mayor to implement the expansion of the police force. I believe the only other member stands before us right now. Which is exactly why I'm led to believe that Officer Ruffalo is the individual responsible for this assassination attempt on the mayor.
What a bold statement to make, as if you had enough evidence to back that up.
Oh, we're not done yet. Let's think back for a moment. That signature you drew for us, that penmanship is a direct match to this note I found on the crime scene yesterday.
That is simply a coincidence.
Oh yeah? You're left-handed, no?
Yeah? And what's your point?
The reason I bring this up is because you write from left to right. And when you do so, your left hand creates a smudge to the ink like this. Now, no one was meant to see this piece of paper but you, which is why you went to the police department so that they could arrive before the fire department. In order to stall and give enough time for them to erase any evidence you left behind. That evidence, of course, being an explosive device. Which is why you, Eugene Ruffalo, are guilty of the murder of Howard Bennett.
Officer, arrest this man.
Put your hands behind your back. There's no right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you before the law. Let's go, buddy. Walk.
Well played, Professor.
Just like old times, my friend.
Sorry to interrupt, but we can use you two on the police force. And don't worry, I'll make sure to increase your guys' wages first thing tomorrow.
I appreciate the offer, man, but this town needs a couple of loose cannons.
Okay, I respect your decision. I'll be off now.